Hello, everyone, and welcome to a Channel Connect podcast. My name is Mohamed Al Saradi, and I'm the vendor business manager here at Ingram Micro Canada. With me today, I have
Brit Hennig from Cisco. I'm the leader of cloud and AI infrastructure for Cisco Canada.
Brit. Welcome, and thank you for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
All right, Brit. IT teams are busy modernizing their environment. Now, when we start talking about modernizing the IT environment, um, so many concerns start around cost, managing the cost, around managing the risk in general, right? Now, being the subject matter expert, can you help our customers understand how Cisco offering and how Cisco solutions can help them mitigate risk and manage or let me say it this way, de-risking the virtualization strategy?
For sure. And I mean, there could be de-risking from a technology perspective and also trying to mitigate cost impacts, right? Because the environments are getting more complex. So first of all, we have kind of a 4-pillar strategy, maybe a 3.5-pillar strategy. The first is around cost mitigation. So a lot of that is just modernizing the underlying infrastructure. By modernizing underlying infrastructure, i.e., upgrading your servers, you move to faster processors, and that means you can consolidate more applications onto a smaller amount of infrastructure, which will reduce space, power, technical support costs from Cisco, and upstream it'll lower the cost of licenses because a lot of the licensing models for the virtualization layer are based on the number of cores in the server. You have fewer servers, fewer cores, you need fewer licenses, you lower your overall licensing costs, right? So that's from a cost perspective. It's definitely the first step that any customer should take when they're just trying to mitigate that cost impact without dealing with all the complexity of changing technologies, changing hypervisors, moving to containerization, that sort of thing. The second thing we do, like all of our solutions are based on a bed of our unified computing system and our intersite management system. So everything I'm going to talk about now, whether you're modernizing or whether you're moving to alternate solutions, it's all based on that. So you have common infrastructure, common management plane with intersite. Then if you want to move to, let's say, an alternate hypervisor, we've got a deep partnership with Nutanix. It's not only a resale and a go-to-market model. We're actually doing joint engineering in the back end to make the entire user experience more effective and simpler. And so that particular solution allows you to move. You can stay on VMware. You can move to the AHV hypervisor from Nutanix. So it gives you flexibility in terms of the hypervisor you're using, and it simplifies the environment as you're moving to a hyperconverged solution. And I will add to that Nutanix recently has started to allow Pure to come into the fold. So it's not quite hyperconverged anymore. They're allowing converged infrastructure solutions as well. Related to that, in terms of moving to alternate hypervisors and getting into potential containerization solutions, if the customer is a Microsoft customer, like a Microsoft Azure customer, then they're probably familiar with the management plane from Microsoft Azure. If they want to keep their applications on-prem because of performance concerns or because of data protection concerns, they can use Azure Local. It's a common management plane from Azure, but it's sitting on a UCS base and managed with Intersite again, right? So again, that common infrastructure layer. Our third pillar involves customers who are moving to like if they're following a containerization strategy with their applications, then the most common on-prem container management solution is Red Hat OpenShift. So we've got a partnership with Red Hat, and we've got a full stack with Red Hat OpenShift as part of the solution. again, on the UCS base. So customers can move to that solution for containerizing their applications. So all of these solutions, we've got partnerships with Nutanix, with Red Hat, uh, and as a result, all of our partners are essentially resellers of Nutanix and resellers of Red Hat. So it's whether you're modernizing just to reduce license count, whether you're moving to a Nutanix hyperconverged solution, and you can also take advantage of AHV as a hypervisor solution, whether you're containerizing, all of those solutions, there there's mixing and matching in there, but all of those solutions are possible.
Awesome. Thank you, Brit. Now, everyone knows that Cisco has the best support system in the market. Now, I want to discuss with you a specific scenario where the customer has already start experimenting alternative solutions, and in some cases they might have already purchased, or let's say signed a support agreement with a solution provider. Can you please help us understand how Cisco team will continue supporting the customer in these kind of specific scenarios?
Um, yeah, in general, the scenario you're talking about exists in all of our customers. There's no one that has, or I shouldn't say no one. Very few of our customers have a completely clean environment on one particular solution. Like very few. All of them have mixtures of storage providers, sometimes mixtures of networking, although we tend to be pretty strong there. Mixtures of their compute infrastructure layer, mixtures of their virtualization layer. So it's highly dependent on really the applications, and the applications will drive the needs across the board. So typically what we see is customers, especially our larger enterprise customers, they may have some applications running on a hyperconverged environment. They'll have some applications running in the public cloud. They'll have some applications running on bare metal, depending on how old the customer is and how long they've been around and how old their applications are. Really. Um, so we're always in the situation where we're entering an environment that's mixed, and we have to plug into it. And the customer is constantly managing those various agreements. They might add some of their storage on Pure or NetApp, and they're migrating. So we insert in there. We look at the particular applications that they want to migrate first. We help them with that design, and then we move forward from there. So it's really dependent on the application. It's dependent on the customer's current contracts and where they're making a move and what they want to do. It happens all the time. And our support agreements are flexible, and we can play a small part and just support our infrastructure while they manage everything, or we can play a very large part by working with our partners to deploy public clouds in essence, and then start a migration and scale from a small base into a large base as they move their applications over. That's a very long answer to your short question, but we can be very flexible, and by supporting our partners can be very flexible as well.
Oh, that's great. Thank you for sharing the information with us, Brit, today. I'm pretty sure so many customers who are working now on modernizing their environment, they are, these type of information is very beneficial for them. And I can see that Cisco has kind of prepared a very comprehensive solutions for different scenarios, which shows that this company really look after you really look after your customer, and you really invest in your solutions. And I'm pretty sure, talking about the UCS, the Unified Computing Solution, I'm pretty sure Cisco is investing more and more into this kind of line of business, right? So, which make it very easier for the customers to kind of choose from different solutions for different scenarios, right? And for different needs. And that's great. Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Mohammed Al Saradi, and I'm the vendor business manager here at Dingo Micro Canada. With me today, I have
Brit Hennig, from Cisco. I'm the leader of cloud and AI infrastructure for Cisco Canada.